daily A Course in Miracles workbook topic, letting go session. Today we're on lesson 255. This day I choose to spend in perfect peace. Now, you can let go, absolutely. It is an option. Just most of us are really still valuing things that we think are real and therefore holding on to them. This must be important. I've had this program running my whole life. Why would I let go of this? It is oftentimes a health crisis, a relationship crisis, a financial crisis. Something happens, and now, okay, God, okay, I'll let go of this stuff. That's foxhole releasing. That's foxhole letting go. And that's just what it takes sometimes, because I get webbed into more and more and more of these belief systems and these falsities and making them real and defending myself against stuff that doesn't even exist. And so I'm far from perfect peace. This day I choose to spend in perfect peace. How much are you willing to let go of? That's just a choice. That's something to look at, because I've let go I've surrendered to God at very deep levels and seen my whole life change around. And that's like, nope, let me go back to the fear program. Let me go back to the guilt program. Let me go back to the anger program. Oh, it turns out there's more. So if you're not all the way there yet, and I can't imagine anybody who's all the way there being, here, most people who go all the way just leave. Why would I stay in the world? But you know what? The Holy Spirit may have a purpose for you here. And so there's more to be done. And could that be done in perfect peace? This day I choose to spend in perfect peace. So what's other than peace? Well, fear, anger, guilt, ideas of sin, wrongness, wanting things. All these negative emotions that are a denial of the perfect peace that's always available to us. Heaven is here and now. It's here and now. And so as we just begin to be more and more willing to relinquish what is not valuable, it takes a letting go of valuing fear. It takes a letting go of valuing anger. And a choice for heaven. Heaven is the decision I must make. If I defend myself, I am attacked. There's nothing for you to defend, son of God, daughter of God, same thing. Nothing at all. Your safety is guaranteed. Your happiness and joy is the will of God. So where are we pretending otherwise? And that is what is in the way of our peace. So if we can just let that go, then we can choose perfect peace. Letting go is choosing perfect peace. Forgiving is choosing perfect peace. So I'm making the choice. This day I choose to spend in perfect peace. Well, am I willing to let go of anything other than that? Because when I choose to spend a day in perfect peace, everything but that is going to come up for surrendering to God. When I choose happiness, everything other than that's going to come up to surrender, to let go of, to forgive. When I choose to be free, all illusions of otherwise is going to come up to let go of. So how sincerely can you surrender other than perfect peace, other than heaven, other than happiness, other than the love of God that created you, that you are? That love will let you do whatever you choose to do here. So will you choose perfect peace? Let's choose perfect peace this day and just let go of anything other than that. Let's do some letting go. Lesson 255. This day I choose to spend in perfect peace. It does not even seem that I can choose to have peace today. And yet that's the promise. God assures me, let me this day have faith in God who says I am his son. And let the peace I choose be mine. God's Son can have no cares and must remain forever in the peace of heaven. In his name, I give today to finding what my Father wills for me, accepting it as mine, and giving it all to my Father's sons along with me. So, to be in perfect peace, let me have no cares. I'm going to say a bad word, so if you don't like that, cover your ears. No fucks given. Today, I choose to spend in perfect peace. So, where are you caring for something that is other than peaceful? What would interrupt your peace? Are you caring about something, valuing something that is valueless? Peace is the infinite value and the truth for you. Could you just bring up any feeling behind some care and allow that feeling to run out? Turn it over to God. Could you turn this care over to God, place the future in the hands of God, and return to peace? What we doing trying to figure this out on our own? Imagining that God does not have us. Could you let it go and choose to spend today in perfect peace? But the world says I have to plan. I have to figure these things out. I have to defend myself against these monsters I'm imagining. Monsters of money, monsters of relationships, work, health, world situations. The world says I'm supposed to. You are not of the world, my son. These cares, these trifles, they matter not to you unless you want to play with them, pretend, which I will allow you, for I love you and give you total freedom, and none of this really exists. This day I will you spend in perfect peace. Will you? Will you share my will for you? So take any care which you've imagined you need worry about, you need figure out about, you need do something apart from me about. And could you notice that feeling? Could you allow yourself to experience that feeling that would lead you further and further into illusion? Could you let that feeling be just a feeling, for it is not you, has nothing to do with you, and defending against it, resisting it, claims it's real? Could you just let that feeling up and offer it over, turn it over to God, to your Father, to the Holy Spirit? Could you just be taking this feeling and relinquishing it, giving up cares of things that have nothing to do with you, placing the future in the hands of God, spending today in perfect peace? That's what happens when you let go. Could you let go of this feeling and these vain, mad illusions that you need worry about something or figure something out? All your problems have been solved. Will you let go of claiming otherwise and spend today in perfect peace? Come home. This day I choose to spend in perfect peace. Now, Tough? Seems tough. Aren't I supposed to worry about stuff? Where do the worries come from? You think you're a body, sweetheart. My love. You think you're a body. Oh, yes. So all these worries and cares have to do with this body, do they not? So take any one of those cares, any one of those fears, any one of those worries, and could you just notice that feeling that would bind you to an illusion that you're a body? That your source and your happiness and your peace comes from this body and what it does, what happens to it? No, no, you're far more than a body, far more than a bird, far more than a flower. That which cares for all these things cares for you. Could you take this feeling that somehow you need, protect, figure out, worry about something? Could you allow that feeling to be there? Could you let that feeling come up, no longer stuffing it down, no longer trying to get away from it? Could you allow that feeling up, not make real of it, not defend against it, just let it up and turn it over to the Holy Spirit, to the Christ, to your Father? This feeling has nothing to do with you. Could you relinquish it, surrender it? It's just a choice. Could you choose to forgive, let go of this feeling, and spend this day in perfect peace? All things are done for you, my son. This body will be maintained very well as long as it has use. Worry not, for it will not add a day to your life. Today, why not share my will for you of perfect peace, happiness, heaven, your divine inheritance? It's guaranteed. This day I choose to spend in perfect peace. How have I been spending the day so far, or yesterday? Was there concerns, worries, trifles? Was I valuing the world and its illusions, pretending somehow that it had power over me, that I need fear something? Of course, of course. This is nothing to be guilty or make wrong of. It's just an error. Could you notice the feeling behind such errors, such vain imaginings, that the Son of God can be touched by any of this? Often fear, which is a stranger to you, could you let this stranger out of storage, out of the box you've kept it in, valued it, treasured it, it's mine, made wrong of it, made a monster of it, stay in there, don't come out? Could you open that up? Let the light shine upon it and allow it to dissolve. Could you just surrender this feeling, this fear to God, to truth, to peace? Will you share your Father's will for you? A day of perfect peace, and just surrender this feeling, turn it over, give it up. Value not what is valueless. We and our brothers have oftentimes valued fear. Could we let go of that? Surrender the fear. It's just a choice. What you value, you will see what you want to see. If you value fear, you must want to see fearful things and attempt to attack God's Son. Could you let that go? This day I choose to spend in perfect peace. Perfect peace. Not a concern, a care, a worry for the world, for this body. For your Father does it all, and you are not apart from Him. Could you allow any worry, concern you have for this day? Let's just take care of that right away. Could you just bring up this illusion, this imagination of hell to the surface? What does that feel like? Could you allow it up? Nothing to fear. We don't need to fear the fear. It doesn't exist. We make it real by resisting it. Could you let this feeling come up and just turn it over to the Holy Spirit, to a holy instant? Just surrender, let go of this feeling, this resisting the perfect peace that is here and now and always. Could you let it go? How do you let it go? You just let it go. You forgive this feeling. You not attack it. You don't make wrong of it. You don't claim it's a sin. You just let this feeling come up. Let it do what it does, relinquishing it, turning it over. It runs out because it does not exist. So that means even if you need to let it run for a few minutes, a few hours, just surrendering it for peace is all that will prevail when we let go of the illusion of fear. This feeling, could you let go of some more? Turn over some more, surrender some more of this fear. Any concern, worry, trifle, any vain imagining that God's Son could come to harm, could you just be relinquishing it, surrendering it? For today, we choose perfect peace, and we forgive all illusions. We let them go. What's your day to be like today? Relinquishing, forgiving, surrendering all illusions. All vain, prideful imaginings that God's Son could be subject to the world He created. Anything that comes up today, oh, is this perfect peace? No. Could I surrender it? Yes. Or no. It's your choice. You'll never be forced to come home to heaven. Could you let go of anything other than perfect peace? What's it like to have a day of perfect peace? No concerns, no worries, no fears. For none of these things that you could worry about or concern yourself with or fear could ever touch you. You are not a body, you are free, you are still as God created you. You are not the world. Could you let go and let God today and discover the perfect peace in being atoned at one with Him? Well done releasing. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy your day of perfect peace.